What I'm really interested in knowing about is, if not Hinkley, what?
Decentralized community energy efficiency.
What does that look like?
What does it look like?
We're in Bridgewater right now in Somerset.
It looks like Germany. I think, what you have to understand about the UK is for the last 6, 7, maybe even 10 years, and the opposition to renewables is completely and utterly rooted in the pro-nuclear lobby. I'll give you a bit of a family history. Sir Bernard Ingham, who was Margaret Thatcher's press secretary, he founded 2 organisations, one of them called Country Guardians, which is the anti-wind lobby. That's the birthplace of opposition to wind in the UK. He also founded Supporters of Nuclear Energy with Sir William McAlpine. He has a big financial interest.
He's working both sides of the coin.
Yeah, he had a big... it's not on both sides of the coin. The renewables industry is a complete threat to the status quo of big corporate power, centralised,
This is going to be a central theme within that chapter.
So people have been told here that you can't have, that renewables are great, but they're not there yet, they can't do it.
Yeah.
So
which is a load of bollocks, they could do it tomorrow.
Part of the conditionality around people's acceptance of nuclear power here is they will only accept it if they see it as a stepping stone towards renewables. They will only accept it if it's seen as part of a mix with renewables.
Right.
But the average person, doesn't understand that you can roll renewables out on a massive industrial scale right now. Germany are doing it.
Yes.
And the other
thing,
thing,
doing it for years.
And the other thing that they don't understand is that nuclear already, before they've even laid one stone of a foundation for Hinkley, is sucking money out of renewables. You know that.
Yeah.
You're losing your installations.
Right.
Do you know? So, but the average person...
Well, it's not an accident that 5 days after the feed-in tariff was cut, David Cameron was in France signing a deal with EDF to buid new nuclear power plants.
But
that's not an accident.
But it's been depriving the renewables sector probably since, in a good specifically quantifiable way, probably since 2010.
Yeah.
If you look at the global increase in renewables, so whatever you want to look at, solar, wind, it's massive. It's growing like that.
Sure.
I mean, personally, I don't think that I don't think there's a technotopia. I don't think that even if we had whole-scale industrialised renewables, I don't think that would solve all of our problems. I think there's a whole load of stuff we've created, from radioactive waste to genetically modified organisms to bio and chemical weapons.
When you go to my website, one of the
threats.
things you're going to find out about my website is that the book I'm writing has a subtitle, which is E is for energy. The book's going to be called Energy Crisis, 9 Lies of the Power Monopoly. And that's really going to be what the gist of the book is about. How we're being lied to, the way we're being ripped off, why we're being ripped off, the threat that renewable energy poses to the status quo, and that sort of thing, right? But the actual banner headline, the series within which this book sits, is called The Alphabet Revolution.
Right.
And the reason why that subtitle is E is for energy is because this is only one letter of the alphabet. A is going to be agriculture, B is going to be banking, M is going to be media, P could be either police force, politics, or a combination of the two, or 2 separate books, 3 separate books, And I'm just going to keep on writing these books, looking at the injustices that are being dealt out to the average person, the lack of representation in government, the fact that we're being stepped on right, left, and center by one aspect of the process or another. So I'm coming at it holistically. Right now, I'm focused on energy.